Hello, lovely Libra. It's Evelyn, and I'm going to pull some cards for you. Just a little clearing first. It is February 22nd, 2020 here. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra, as well as the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus. Today is February 22nd, but the read is also for the second half of February, so through the 29th. I'm just a little behind this month. So for the second half, give or take a couple days. It doesn't have to be exact. And for those of you watching in the best and highest good of all those concerned, what is it we need to know? What do we need to learn for Libra today? Take a deep breath, you guys. What do we need to learn? And let's see here. Let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and reality for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, this is for Libra. Libra. Okay. First card for you guys is the Eight of Wands reversed. Pull this light up a little bit. The challenge for you guys is the Queen of Cups. The foundation is the Fool. And the recent past is the Nine of Wands reversed. What is crowning for you is the High Priestess. And what's coming up? The Two of Pentacles reversed. And how do you see yourself, Libra? The Lovers reversed. What's around you or how others might see you is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. All right, the blocks that you need to work on are clear, have to do with the Eight of Swords reversed, allowing yourself to be set free. And then where do we end up? We end up with the Devil reversed. And what is the connection to what's left hanging in limbo here? The Knight of Cups reversed is the connection here at the end. And then what's hanging in limbo is the Four of Cups reversed. You do get another card, but that doesn't come up till the end. And I might give you more than one card depending on what the next card is. And I'm also going to give you a backstory. So the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups and what's going on behind that. And I'm going to pull this for you so I can give you a little backstory. All right. So we have, here, this is done. Okay, so the Six of Swords is there, so that's about finding peace or finding a peaceful place to go. And then we have the Two of Swords reversed with the Judgment card reversed, and then the Nine of Cups upright, which is really beautiful energy. But then we have the Knight of Swords reversed, the Ten of Swords reversed, and then the Page of Cups upright. So it's very yucky sword. Well, the Swords energy, the Ten of Swords for me is bliss because that's the worst is over. And now the swords are falling out. So you actually, and you see here in this deck, the dark birds are flying away. So whatever dark energies around you are flying away, the worst is over and the swords are coming out. It's time for the bliss. This could be that clarity has come to you, some new information has come in, or perhaps you had an investigator or investigating some other information that you now have, but you still need to make a decision in order to come into balance again. This could be a deliberation about something again, so the decision hasn't been made yet. And then this says celebration or getting your wish, finding some happiness here, but it may be premature because then you have some negative words coming in, or that could be holding your tongue, right? Keeping to yourself, or somebody else gets a verbal lashing because the Knight of Swords reversed can be verbal abuse. But the worst is over here. So it feels more like you're holding your tongue. And then you have the Page of Cups here, which is a beautiful message of love, or it could be a child's love as well. So this is where we're starting. And not a bad place. So the recent past is the Nine of Wands reversed, the Wounded Warrior reversed, which has to do with surrendering. And the Page of Cups has to do with innocent love. It can be puppy love as well. A message of love. But just innocence and vulnerability with someone in surrender. So somebody's fought a long battle and now they're surrendering or giving up. But for me, it's not really about giving up in a negative sense. It's letting go of all the past wounds that you really shouldn't be holding on to anymore anyway. So it's giving up the battle because you don't need to fight. It's better to be in that Page of Cups loving energy, which again, like I said, can be a child. But then we also have the Fool here in the foundation, right? Somebody opening up their heart and taking a leap, or just to make a fool of themselves and they're happy to do so. To be like a child and innocent again, where you can make a fool of yourself and it's all good. And then the center energy is that 8 of Wands reversed, which is about holding back your feelings, like not telling what you're really feeling. This can be Mercury retrograde too, because delays in communications and travel can come up with that. But it's about holding back your feelings, holding back energetic exchange, even if you're not talking, you know, not exchanging your energy, not sharing your energy with others. Or if at worst, it's about a really negative exchange back and forth. But I feel here it's about more like holding back your feelings and not telling. And then we have the challenge being the Queen of Cups reversed, except she's probably the most beautiful energy along with the Page of Cups in the read. So why is that? Why is that your challenge? Accepting this beautiful, innocent love and accepting this block of freeing yourself from a prison. It's like, it's saying that you're deciding you'd rather be in prison than have this energy, okay, of freedom. You think of yourself as not lovable. And actually this came up, this is very interesting, came up for the Divine Masculine earlier, the Wheel of Fortune reverse. You think you're not lovable, you think you're bad luck, you think you don't deserve to be released from prison, and for some reason this is a challenge for you. So why is that? So why we have the Page of Cups as upright, and we have the dark night. This can be death as well, transformation, transition, and end. And here somebody's spreading the word, or some kind of communication with a Scorpio and a child, okay? And that can be this Page of Cups can be Scorpio, because it's a cup energy. It doesn't have to be a cup energy to be Scorpio, because we have the Scorpio card there. But definitely could be two children or two inner children of adults communicating with each other. Or spreading the word about perhaps a death or an end of something. You're definitely celebrating an end to something, but it doesn't feel like the final judgment is here or the final announcement isn't out, but someone's out celebrating or getting their wish, or at least satisfied with themselves, because they're by themselves without the annoyances that were around them that maybe they don't want around them anymore. So a very difficult ending or painful ending or ending pain is over with. That cycle's done. And now there's a fresh new birth here of new love and childlike love. The recent past with the Wounded Warrior reversed and surrender, that is the 9 of Cups. Okay, you're surrendering to allowing yourself to be happy. And the end of the pain cycle, there may be some back pain as well. This can be getting a massage too. This card will come up for back treatments and things like that. So acupuncture, massage, chiropractor, all that kind of stuff can come up. Yeah, just even resting for some of those of you who never get any rest. But this is about getting your wish, finding happiness on your own with yourself and without pain, right? This is for those of you who are used to living in stress, right? You think it's normal to have pain in your life. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles reverse, which has to do with powerlessness or losing your power, money, and independence. This could be a financially draining dependent, whether it's a child or a partner, and this, or even a parent it could be, but usually this comes up as a younger person than a grandparent. And then this also can represent somebody no longer wanting to be single. Like this is someone who's achieved everything except for that one person, and now it's time to come together with your equal, that other person. That 9 of Cups. That's about two sovereigns finding their true self-love and coming together in their highest love. Okay, so that's really a positive energy. The foundation is the Fool, you know, willing to make a fool of yourself for love. It's really beautiful. So let's see what the Fool has to say. There's the Fool, the Lovers. This is about maybe a little sneakiness, but more about coming clean or getting clean to be with your divine lover. And this is feeling defenseless to the energies of that love. Taking a leap of faith as the Fool, and willing to make a fool of yourself. The center energy is not telling those feelings. Somebody's working at a surprise. Letting go to repair, fix, or mend things. Putting out a little bit of money, maybe. You might be strapped right now. But this is definitely either a sudden event, an epiphany, an explosion, or a surprise. But somebody definitely be working on a surprise to fix things. Either to fix up something like a house, or to mend a relationship, perhaps. It looks like more about mending a relationship with the energetic exchange being held back. But it's really beautiful. Let's see, why is then the Queen of Cups the challenge? Keeping to herself. Synchronicities. Maybe she's got options. She may be the person that you're challenged by because that's the person you want to surprise. You may be seeing synchronicities, or she of you seeing them as the one, keeping to yourself or trying to stay pure and balanced, trying not to let anything interfere with your energy or to make you nervous, right? And trying to pull this off. And there's you trying to hold back your energies so another doesn't know, keeping it to yourself. Holding back those arrows of love, or just worried maybe they have other options as well. And this is coming up too. This is your peace. I'm going to put all these cards back, including the peace card, because I wasn't going on to the next card yet. But there's peace here. And right after that are three big players: the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Empress. Okay? And this is you finding peace away from this. So this could be a group you've been associated with. It can represent religion, the business structure you're in, a partner perhaps, or literally a relationship partner. But this is about you leaving that, or it can also have to do with kids going back and forth between parents. But this is a power group or power structure, and it's like it involves, church and state. It's very interesting, and the feminine energy, and walking away from that power structure. It's like the patriarchy, but here are the power players in that patriarchy, and you walking away from that. So let's see what else comes up regarding that energy. We have the High Priestess crowning you in your now moment, which can be a High Priestess. It can be someone's secret or your own psychic abilities. Why is the High Priestess there? All right, so the Devil reversed and the Four of Wands, which has to do with detoxing or letting go of addictions or codependencies here, or literally a Capricorn reversed at home or in union. But this is a very stable place. But a need to detox, perhaps away from everyone else. Because it looks like you've left behind everyone else so you can be by yourself. And maybe work on your psychic abilities, but you need to detox. Maybe you've been dealing with a secret and you need to do things in private. And so maybe the Devil's reversed because you're doing something devilish, but it's not really bad. It's actually something good. And these are the next two cards, the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords. So she's upright and good. So this just could be something, there may be some separation or heartbreak, but she's fine. This could have been something rained out, or perhaps minor surgeries as well. Or she's wishing for somebody, and that's her heartbreak, but otherwise, practically, she's doing very well. She's okay. And that definitely can be, the High Priestess can definitely be the Queen of Cups. That's very much similar energy because she's intuitive as well. So it's detoxing the home. So that could be, since you're spending money to recover something, you could be fixing up your home, perhaps in a separation, or you've been separated from the one you love and you want to fix up the home to make it a surprise for them. And then the cat is outside. This cat's been meowing for the past week outside my house, but I never see them. It's like, where's Waldo? All right, so soon coming up is that Two of Pentacles reversed. Why? Which for me can be, you may be tripped up, messed up, or you're just dropping the facade, you know, no more act, and you're going to start breaking patterns to make new, better ones. This is somebody who's sharing with others or settling out. This was some grief, loss, regret, guilt, or shame that is now you're getting over it. This is also about not letting go of the past, and now you are letting go of the why in the road in order to move forward. So you're dropping the act, dropping the facade, breaking your patterns, settling out, and moving on. You see yourself as the Lover's reverse. Why? Because you could be in a breakup. But you also have the King of Swords and the Page of Wands. And that's interesting because these came up together in the opposite way, like the other way around, in the Divine Masculine read. So this is about the King of Swords being inspired. This is like being young again, like a teenager. It can be your child, but it's also about your energy here. So there could be there's no affection. This is no affection. I know people talk about it as being indecision, but I don't really get that from the Lover's card. For me, it's more about the breakups of a love relationship or just no affection, which can be between child, family, anybody, really. But this is both upright energy. If this is father and child, there may be a breakup because even though they're both fine, they're not looking at each other at all. But this is also about his inner child being inspired by a breakup or by a lack of affection. You know, it's like a detox from love, like taking a break from a relationship in order to really find yourself again and then be inspired by that. And then this is the next card coming out is emotional fulfillment. So now maybe you were just settling before and now you're going after what really excites you and what emotional fulfillment is for you. So around you is the Wheel of Fortune reversed, which is like saying here you're not lovable and here you're bad luck. So it's like you're being down on yourself, but then you're finding inspiration from that. So why do we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed around Libra? Which is, for me, the Wheel of Fortune is Libra energy. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Fool reversed. You're worried in this new passion that you're going to screw it up and make a fool of yourself. That's exactly what that says. And then these two guys are coming out too. And then you'll feel imprisoned again and depressed. So you're worried about screwing it up. You're really having a lot of anxiety about it because you're worried of making a fool of yourself or that they won't respond to your feelings. Okay. All right. So why do we have the Eight of Swords reversed? Is the block that you need to clear, Libra. All right. There's a lot coming out. There's another card too. All right. We have the Seven of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, this is reversed, this is upright, Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and then the Moon reversed, which has to do with tomorrow's the new moon, so this very much can be the new moon, and having this new dream family at the new moon, or this can be deception as well. But this is about implementing a plan or strategizing how to get this by the new moon, which is tomorrow, or getting this by deceiving this family, or doing what you want to do without them knowing about it, right? That's none of their business. Or there's some kind of strategy. Maybe you're consulting with them. How do I get from here to where you are? By the new moon. All right? Or without being deceptive. So your block has to do with you don't feel worthy unless you have a lot of money. Maybe you were told that you're worthless unless you're busy every second of the day or making money or being stable. That it doesn't matter what you want or or what you love to do. Has to do with making sure your family comes first, that they're stable before yourself, which is not true. It's about raising your own vibration and making yourself happy, which then vibrates out to everyone in your sphere. And that's how you would raise everyone in your family to their own higher vibration so that they then go into what they love to do as well. All right, so that's the old way of doing things, is what gave you the fear and anxiety, the way that you're raised. Feeling that you're not worthy. You're not worthy of what you love. You're not worthy of what you resonate with. You're not worthy of a lot of money or abundance. But that's just not true. So then we have the Devil reversed at the top, which is aligned with the High Priestess. So why do we have the Devil reversed? Oh, by the way, this was going to come out after the new moon, but I forgot to show you that. But now it's coming out again with the Devil reversed. This is an offer of money or new life to the Queen of Wands, but she looks like she's ignoring it. It could be a settlement if you're trying to break up with someone or a partnership and she's ignoring the offer of money or new life. It could be money, time, and energy. in order to detox a relationship, perhaps. And there's the Knight of Cups reversed, who is jealous. This can be insincerity too, or refusal to give or receive love. It can be a rejection as well, since something's being offered, she's rejecting because she wants to make it hard for you. Unless you are the Queen of Wands as a Libra. It's like she wants to break you. Right? Maybe she wants to punish you if you're splitting up or in a partnership. Maybe that's, you're not offering as much as what the buyout would be from the contract that you're in. But either way, she's upright and she doesn't care what you offer. She's like looking away, going to make it as hard for you as possible. And literally, this is like wanting to break you. Like, that's the warpath. And this is the weight of the world upon your shoulders. So she's jealous or feeling rejected. Or this could go the other way too. But it is more that you're reading offering this energy to Queen of Wands. So unless that's you, the Queen of Wands as Libra, the Queen of Wands is looking the other way. Or maybe she's just allowing you to be jealous and you to have all this hard work and you to be broke because she just deserves to be her, right? We have the Knight of Cups is here and here reversed. So it's definitely jealousy or insincerity going around. You know, that can be the energy too, who schmoozes, you know, does that with everybody to make them feel loved when they don't really love any of them, just so they'll get attention. So let's see where this goes. We have the Four of Cups reversed after that, which is about letting go to start over in love. The Knight of Cups could just be a person who's unhappy in this connection. And there's a detox that's required in this relationship and a need to use your intuition, or detoxing a secret that you've been holding. So let's see, where's this going? Why do we have the Knight of Cups specifically? Why is the Knight of Cups reversed? Why is the Knight of Cups reversed? Okay, this looks like somebody's been juggling two people, and this could be a soulmate. It can be kids as well. This could be a twin, soulmate, or children. This is a very beautiful, the most beautiful, loving energy. It's very much of this and the Queen of Cups energy, okay? But somebody's breaking their patterns, their old ways, dropping the facade, or they've been juggling two and have now let go of the second, so now they can just be two people here. And then the Knight of Cups is just probably you wanting to offer something, but you're worried about looking like a fool. Or that could be somebody wanting to offer you something and they're worried about looking like a fool. So why do we have the Four of Cups reversed at the end? Starting over in love. So again, that Peace card comes up along with these guys. Wanting to start over in love, away from these power players. This could be a bad influence for you. They don't resonate with how you think. Or this could be also getting children or a family away from these people. Could be controllers, you know. It could even be a cult for somebody. But for most people, it's not going to be. But you see how the power there, they're controllers. It's like you're getting away from that. I don't see them as starting over. They are fixed as who they are. That's like the Emperor, the business head, the Hierophant, the religious head, and then the Empress is whatever else head. You know, it could be even the school system, but the feminine representative of the patriarchy. But it's very patriarchal energy. It's not the new energy that we're going into. It's what we're going away from, the Pisces energy. Okay, so what was coming out next for you? Guess what? The Queen of Wands. Okay, so what about the Queen of Wands? We also have the Hierophant reversed, which can be a divorce. This can also be a break in contract. It can be being more spiritual, alternative, outside the box in religion or your beliefs. Okay, so she may be that way, or that's you. And there are differences unless you're her. But whoever the other person is, this is either a divorce or a different way of believing. And then we have the King of Wands or King of Pentacles here, right? And he's upright, so he's all about taking care of things. He is like a Ten of Pentacles family person because he takes care of the family. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, who could be a much younger partner or a child. That could be like him looking for a legacy for his family, but is not resonating any longer with this partner here. Or, and it's not saying to me that these two are married or anything. It looks, if anything, that they're divided by this. I'm not getting any closeness between the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So, but the King of, they're both upright, but they're not on the same page. So they're just not resonating anymore. So it doesn't mean that one's bad and the other's not. But they don't resonate with each other anymore. So let me see. I'm going to clarify just a little bit more. So with the Queen of Wands, guess what comes up? The King of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords. So this is a Queen of Wands coming in, right, with the truth to the King of Pentacles. They're out of options. They're uncomfortable in the current energies at the workplace, and they don't want to fight anymore. They're done fighting, okay? So this is nothing happy. There's nothing happy here. All right, so there's a message. If the message isn't coming in from the Queen of Wands, it's coming in from someone else to the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles, who may work together. And then we have, why is the Hierophant reversed if the Hierophant's upright above that? Why is the Hierophant reversed? Okay, and this has to do with ending a cycle, coming full circle, with the Queen of Swords speaking her truth. This can be a divine feminine twin flame, all right? So this has to do with someone marching to the beat of their own drum, coming full circle, protected by the universe, and the Queen of Swords speaking her truth. This can also be a lawyer who's representing you, or just someone in general who's representing you, or the one who speaks for the world. So that has to do with this Hierophant reverse. So it's much to do with the spiritual community as opposed to the traditional religious community. And then the King of Pentacles. And this also can, the Knight of Pentacles can just represent the King of Pentacles action after this energy comes in. So the King of Pentacles is coming up as this, being present to the moment, realizing it's a gift, and perhaps wanting to go on the journey. And this is good news, coming in with victory, or getting back up on the horse again after falling off, right? This can be getting attention and wanting to lead the way. This is leadership. So that's the King of Pentacles, being present to the journey, right? Really seeing, being able to appreciate what he has or where he wants to go. And then here is that awakening card of the Hangman. And it's not about ego here, because we have someone who's very well balanced and taking care of others. This is about an awakening and the journey. So he could be going on the ascension path. And this is somebody who's been grounding and integrating an offer of love, or just boredom with what he's doing right now. So why do we have the... and also here's the Page of Cups, which is rejection energy. It's upright over here, but here it's reversed. So it could be a rejection of the offer that we were talking about up here, or it can be a rejection of another offer that he's considering taking, but hasn't. The Knight of Pentacles, why? Let me turn this a little bit so you can see more over here. So why is the Knight of Pentacles there with the King of Pentacles? Well, we have the Two of Cups and Judgment reversed. So this is about non-judgment or deliberations, bad judgment, okay? We have a secret that's out, or somebody who's not using their intuition. But this is a bond. The King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight can be a guy or a girl. So this could be a relationship. Maybe he wants to bring in the relationship as a work relationship without judgment. or while still deliberating a marriage perhaps, or some kind of settlement. But this is a need to use your intuition or a secret's out about injustice, that things haven't been fair, that maybe somebody's been sick or drained, unable to take action, or overexposed, or dealing with kids with issues, and then rushing forward passionately. And that's connecting in rest, prayer, meditation, and 5D as well. So let's see, I'm just going to leave these three out for that. And I want to, so the bottom of the deck ends up with the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. For the main cards, you also have Aries, Pisces, Libra, and Capricorn. Let's see. And then we have, as the main characters, you know, we have all the water signs, we have all the fire signs, all the earth signs. Air, their air people are not majorly represented, which doesn't mean there's no air, obviously, because this is for Libra. But you, Libra, may have a lot of other energies in your chart. You know, like Libra could be the only sign that's your Libra. So there's not much in the main cards that has to do with swords, except for you not allowing yourself to get yourself out of prison or anxiety, fear, right, of getting out. So, let's see, besides that, there's Aquarius in the underlying energy as well. So there is Aquarius there, that's air. But yeah, Pisces, Aries, Libra, Gemini, I'm sorry, I forgot Gemini. So you have all three air signs represented as the major arcana, just not as the court cards. But you do have the minor court card there, is the King of Swords on your Lovers reversed. So I don't think this is Gemini for you, although it can be because you're Libra. You might have Gemini in your chart. But here's Libra too. There is Aquarius over there in the underlying energy, but other than that, it's just Capricorn. Yeah, just Capricorn and Pisces. And then now we have at the bottom of the deck is Virgo. And there's definitely Cancer represented too, but not in the major cards. All right, so the underlying energy then would come up as this Virgo person, and beneath that was coming together. There's a King of Wands reversed here who may have been at war. He's reversed and tired, and then celebrating perhaps the end of a war. But this is someone in need of help, money, or an opportunity. And perhaps, or this could be this child of her, who could be a Virgo or a hermit, or this person could be separate from this person. This could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and this is a separate Virgo or a professional that's coming together here. So these could be mother and child, or the King of Wands wants to come forward with an opportunity, perhaps to learn from the Queen of Pentacles, who is a Virgo, and a Virgo who's shedding light on the situation. So now let me pull you some. It's already 33:22. Wow. 33 is the Christ vibration, and 22 again is the date today, but it's also the Fool, which is the foundation of your read there. And you not expressing your feelings. You're holding back. You may be holding back a surprise for this one until you have things settled with the Queen of Wands there. Let's see here. All right, so what came right out for you guys is spiritual career number 78, which is that 10 of Pentacles. And that's about compassion and you're using your third eye abilities, your psychic abilities, and compassion as well is coming out, number 99, which is all about compassion and selflessness. So very much you're being called to a higher love, to spiritual career. And the underlying energy is personal growth, which is number 7, which is again very spiritual, and the Chariot, like ascending. So you're being called to ascend, Libra. There's very much third eye and your high heart, compassion. And then we have romance angels here. Let's see what you have. It could be the other way too, where the challenge is the Queen of Cups. Although she's fine, maybe that's the person you're leaving, and the Queen of Wands is the one you're pursuing. And you're afraid of rejection from her. So it could be the other way as well. So Libra, what is the recommendation for Libra? What is Libra's advice? All right, you have family healing issues, and then your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. But this one wanted to come out with that too. Actually, let's stuff together. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And these two both want to come out too. Romantic feelings and retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And romantic feelings is your feelings are real and worth exploring. And the bottom of the deck is you deserve love. That you are lovable. Because this is you saying you're not lovable. So it's saying, yes, you are. So I'm going to give you, let's see, the Kipper deck before I go. Libra. Main female. That can be you, or that can be someone you're focused on. Here's a privileged lady. So this could be two people you're deciding between, or these could be two children as well. And then there's bad health. So that could be, you may be worried about your health and your kids, or your health and two different women. Or this bad health has to do with an official person that's around you. And none of this is you. That you're outside of this. And this could be somebody's father or official, right? Again, it could be your children, or it could be two different people that you're interested in, or you're with one and you're actually interested in the other. But this official person is sick, or dealing with ascension symptoms, or lovesick. Can be any of those things, right? But somebody of high honor from the house. So there's a big house involved, and lovers involved as well here. Okay. The bottom of the deck is marriage after a journey. And again, somebody could have been sick or passed already. So somebody might have been waiting for someone to pass before making any big changes in their life. Maybe there's a very sick parent and someone's been on a journey. All right, we have a mature man back here, and adjudication. There could be a divorce or some kind of settlement going on. It could be inheritance as well. Going on the journey and then having expectations. Waiting for something, a death or a case to be closed in order to journey on to deal with a marriage or to get married. So that's the underlying energy, Libra. I hope that was helpful. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy in your nature, and rise and be loved, guys. Bye.